booth. Rick got about 10 TVs back there. He like in the Hall of Champions back there. I like that, Rick. I like that, Rick. You know you ain't watching no Cowboy games.
It don't matter what I'm watching.
We know you ain't watching no Cowboy game.
Right.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. I like tapping in the Silver and Blue Huddle just to watch you and Expert squirm. Pause. Hey, look, the pain y'all be going through talking about the Cowboys and knowing y'all might get Kellen Moore back. When Expert was going in talking about Kellen Moore ain't make them offenses better, they got worse. He just got more talent.
I mean, he wasn't lying.
Oh, I can't wait, man. It's gonna be great. Kellen Moore, next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all going into purgatory. He said Lions went from see you in 2 weeks to down there finna go home. He said if Dan Quinn had this type of team against Brady in the second half, they would. Antoine, what up?
Oh, God, in here.
Damn, bro.
Da
You,
Vinci,
you
free.
called me?
No, King of the podcast and dominating
You called
impulse.
me?
No, I didn't.
You
How
called
you
me?
always try to change my moniker,
Hey,
man?
look.
Don't be.
Hey, look. Hey, hey, look, you conflicted. You put on the Gator shirt today because you like, man, I can't put on the Colts because technically you're a
I put
Chief
on the
today.
Gator
Chiefs
shirt because
playing.
this was the first thing. I could go get the Chiefs jersey.
Hey, listen,
today, bro.
Rich,
I feel like you picking at me. I feel like
Rich,
you shooting at me. I don't
Rich.
know. I don't know.
Rich, do you got
Hey,
any other jersey outside the Cowboys in the
that's
NFL?
him. That's him. I still don't understand why people feel like because I'm a Colts fan, I need to always rock Colts shit, or because I'm a Gators fan. That's the stupidest fucking logic ever.
You just like Smoothie. Smoothie
I
is
wear
a
what I
Raven.
wanna
He
wear.
ain't no Saint. Even though he got Alvin Kamara as
Maybe
his
he liked the
profile
college
picture.
Alvin
And
Kamara
you
went
are a
to, though.
Chief. You are not a Colt.
How you gonna
to
tell me what I
this.
am? No, I'm not, nigga. No, I get
Hey,
paid
Rich,
from both
hey, Rich.
teams. No, fuck
Rich,
that.
go get your
If you,
Buffalo Bill jersey out the back.
I go get the Chiefs jersey to make you
Ain't
feel
got no
better, but
damn
I'm not. I
Buffalo
don't got no
Bills.
affiliation with
Hey,
nobody.
Rich.
Like hell no.
Hey, Rich,
Like,
I feel like he already done lost that he even got a Chiefs jersey in his house. It better be a throwback. It better be a
why?
Negro
Why?
League football players.
I'm confused. Why? Like, I'm just confused on why these things need. Like, where is it written at? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I
Hey,
rock the teams that pay
it's
the bills.
in Fandom chapter 1 verse 6.
Them same
Thou
fans that
shalt
don't pay
not
for
switch
motherfucking nothing.
sides.
Man, fuck all that. It's 2025. Them same people who live on that loyalty and legacy rules are the same people who got problems with the world right now. Do what you feel what you do.
All right, let's get into
Period.
the real conversation before he gets smoked in that
Never
conversation.
get smoked. I'll never get smoked.
Like a
Still ain't got
Newport
smoked.
short.
Got the gas right here. Still ain't getting smoked.
Hey, look. Hey, hit the gas, man. Sit back.
I ain't got it. I'm cool.
Hit the
I
gas,
feel like you was
man.
gunning at me. I feel like you was gunning at me a little bit.
Gunning
but
at
it's all
you.
good.
Man, they done
Really,
took
I
cap
hit.
cut, bro.
I shot Rich first, and then I hit you. You was collat. You was collat. All right,
Damn.
Let's get into this conversation
Yeah,
though, because
it's officially banned. It's officially banned.
If Trump extended and they get somebody to buy with U.S. interest, then it's like just a political move or whatnot. I hope that happens because I'm not big on TikTok or not big into TikTok, but I don't like to see people get the rug pulled, especially people that like was already on TikTok, like grandfather, like back when nobody knew what TikTok was. You feel bad for those people as well as the ones that struggled on other platforms and then went to TikToks and found success. There's a lot of people that was like that. So
That's me.
I think the more platforms and the more places and the more options you have, the better. I don't think I haven't seen a person yet that's like happy that TikTok's gone.
I've seen a lot. I know a lot of people that's happy TikTok is gone. I know a lot of people that are happy that the masses are gonna have to go back to the legacy sites. I just heard Rich say fan base. Fan base been out for 3 years and then nobody use it. I got content on fan base. Ain't nobody on fan base. You feel me? It's like trying to sell surfboards in Saudi Arabia. So like we're just about to be like in a mad scramble on trying to figure out where people want to watch you at. It's like your favorite show leaving Netflix and going to Paramount or another streaming service. If you rock with it, you might subscribe to pay another service. But if not, you're just gonna be like, all right, it was cool. I enjoyed it. If I catch it, I catch it. If I don't, I don't. That's kind of where we at with it. And that's why I don't understand why people don't understand that this ain't even about data. This is like free speech. This is how do you ban the editing software and the app just because of data? Temu, Google, Facebook. There's so many apps that been packaged and sold our data 1,000 times, but propaganda machine is doing what it's supposed to do. So you feel me?
Right. And I'm actually glad that you brought up fan base because I actually just found out about the app and I actually invested into the fan base app as well for like $3.99 to try to make sure that that fan base actually take off. It's black owned, so you can go in there and like own a piece of fan base as it continues to like climb the ranks a little bit. But I don't feel bad for the TikTok people at all because they should have been diversifying from the beginning. And coming from Mixer, when I had pretty much got shut down by email, like the TikTok folks actually got like their notification damn near like a month ago that they was gonna possibly be shut down. So they don't get no sympathy from me because I know what it's like to lose income from a platform, and I lost income from a platform through an email. Like we wasn't even given no advance notice, nothing like that. So I don't feel too bad for them. It definitely was a great platform, but I don't feel bad for the TikTok folks. They should have been diversifying their content the entire time. So you don't get no sympathy from me. Because Microsoft ain't give me none when they fired me.
Hey, before Buddha cook, I'm gonna keep it 100, and I rock with y'all like what y'all do for the culture, and I swear to God, I mean this in the most loving way possible. The only people who have that opinion is people who are already getting paid from other sites. When you somebody like me and you diversifying yourself, as you said, everywhere else, yeah, I feel a little jaded and slighted that the place that people actually like me and celebrating me is no longer there. So when I hear somebody who getting paid from a site is like, well, I don't really care. It don't matter to me. Or as Buddha been saying, that's less people to be seen. That's also less people to be seen. There's less opportunities for me being made. Not only am I got to battle you, I got to battle Target, Amazon, Walmart, Apple, Ciabatta, the Chiefs, the Colts, NBA, name a brand. When you go back to these legacy sites, it's a reason why you're not seen. It's a reason why you are seen. I didn't want to pay that money to fan base because why am I about to pay something that ain't nobody there for? Black people already don't support necessarily, only speaking for me, what I got going on or what I do. So why am I about to feed into an algorithm that don't even want me to be seen? And that's all over TikTok, X, da. So I feel like that opinion on, I don't care that TikTok is gone is only from people who got the opinion. It's not the platform, it's the person. But what about somebody like me? I put content everywhere. You can't say I've depended on Facebook or YouTube or TikTok. I put content everywhere. You go where you celebrate it, not where you tolerate it. To me, I feel like a lot of these platforms tolerate creators. They don't celebrate. Bro just said he opened the app and he don't even see the people he following. When you look on your Instagram analytics, 99% of the people who follow you don't even see what you posting. So yeah, it kind of matters a little bit, but that's just my opinion.
Right. But who you saying getting paid by a platform? Who is that? Buddha? Or you talking about me?
Both of y'all. Y'all both partners, right?
What does that mean?
Wow. What does that
mean? Do you not get stars? Do you not get subs and stuff or no? I mean, I don't know. I'm asking.
What that means is whether I get a star or not, there's a denomination going to you. I gotta earn that star. That person has to feel the type of way to give me that star. And I ain't even on Facebook, so no, I don't get stars. I get bits. Maybe somebody want to spend that little Amazon Prime sub that they didn't give to another creator that they rock with, but you can only do it once a month. So if I gave it to Shy by Buddha and you go live on Twitch, I can't give it to you. And I might really want to. So what I'm saying is, going back to, as I've been saying, go where you celebrate it. I put content where people like me. I put content where it actually thrives. And I think that's what a lot of us do.
Right. I mean, you get it on Twitch. I get stars on Twitch. Are you in Level Up or you're not in anything, or you just, I'm trying to figure out why you're not getting anything on Facebook. Is it because people...
I'm gonna put it like this. When you're a partner, you get paid whether one person watches you or 1,000 people like you. When you're not a partner, yeah, you're affiliated and you're monetizing. People actually click buttons to get you paid, but that don't matter. I could go live every day and ain't nobody gonna spend no fucking money. You have to even hit a certain threshold. I turned my Twitch ads all the way up just to see what would happen. You still have to hit a certain threshold to hit the payout. So
I think
Facebook stopped paying creators damn near like 2.5 years ago, right?
I don't put money on. I don't put no time in Facebook, so I don't know nothing about it.
No, partner. No, hold on, Buddha. Partners don't get paid no matter what with Facebook no more. That stopped like 2.5 years.
I'm trying to I hear the disconnection. The connection is Rich is asking, do you have the ability to monetize Facebook? Not if it's coming, but do you have the ability to get it?
If I put content there, yeah, but that goes back to what I said. Why would I put content in places if they don't want it?
So hold there. It's like I even went to get a beer, so I'll be trying to let y'all rock a little bit. So look, what he's saying is, if you have the ability to monetize it everywhere, then it's just up. Like, it's not like you're being blocked from being able to be monetized. That's the disconnection y'all having in y'all conversation. I'm just trying to draw the line so y'all can keep moving. Y'all go ahead. Go back to whatever y'all saying.
No, I was just trying to clear up on the partner thing because, like I said, Facebook partners don't get no contract money no more. That was like 2.5 years ago. Like, that stopped a long time ago.
But on Twitch, if you're a partner, whether you get a bid or not, whether you get a sub or not, whether you get donos or not, you're going to get paid. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I mean, that's certain partners, but that's like the 1%.
That's not certain partners. Like, I even got that ain't even the 1%. Like I say, we on 2 different platforms, we in 2 different neighborhoods, so we got 2 different ecosystems. But I'm telling you, like, I talk to Twitch partners, like people who have tried to help me become a little more visible. So it's like, all right, don't put your eggs into this. But I've said this 1,000 times. I move like I don't have a deal because I don't have a deal. So I don't care about what the parameters are for certain people's payouts. What I know is I got to work a little harder than somebody with a check next to their name based on the visibility. So the randomization that TikTok brought me, I literally got nowhere else. And when I hear somebody who's a partner who thrives and says, well, they ain't trying hard enough, it's like, wait a minute, pause. You only say that because you thrive over here. You only say that, you like Zuckerberg, you only say that because you had the biggest part of the market share. And now when a big dog come in the hood and we got blue magic, I feel some type of way. That's literally what this is. People don't want to see it like that, but that's literally what it is. Whoever got the biggest pockets and the biggest gun is gonna hold the control at the end of the day. Right now, it's the U.S. government, is Tesla, it's Amazon, it's everybody who pushed these bills and these senators and this stuff together to actually push this together. Might be a nasty portion people don't want to hear, but that's the truth. Because what's about to happen? Everybody about to go back to YouTube and Meta. Period. That's just what it's about to be. And who thrives on that? Zuckerberg.
I don't know, man. I think maybe the monetization portion of you or your channel might just be being held back by yourself. Like,
so if that was the case, how can I put a 1-to-1 comparison for the same video all over and you telling me that I don't want to cuss at you because I fuck with you, but I'm gonna say it for the portion of this conversation? That's bullshit, bro. How the fuck can I put a video up everywhere else and it hit 250,000 on TikTok and people who rock with Call of Duty or don't rock with Call of Duty enjoy it? But then I put that same video up on Facebook and you telling me, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. You ain't got the ability to monetize. Like, get the fuck out of it. That's what somebody in the boardroom is saying right now. And somebody like me fighting for TikTok is like, nah, dog. I just like putting shit over here because people liked it. It's the reason why this website is coded a certain way. But then again, the people who thrive don't want to hear that. So it's cool. It's like, I get it.
I mean, but those are different algorithms, though, right? There's a TikTok algorithm, Facebook algorithm, Instagram algorithm. Like, I post my shit on all those platforms, and yeah, a Facebook video might not do as good as Instagram or vice versa or on TikTok. Those are 3 different algorithms. So you have to expect that the videos that you post across all algorithms is going to be different. Like, the shit that pop off on Instagram don't do nothing on Facebook. Sometimes it don't do nothing on TikTok. Like, it's just different. But you have to be proud that you're putting your content everywhere for it to be seen and not just on one platform. Like, I did good on Facebook and I do good on TikTok. So I don't know. I mean,
totality. I'm looking at the totality, not just one project, not one video. So I'm gonna say it again. Hey, me and more, how you say it in Spanish? Go where you celebrate it, not where you tolerate it.
But I did
like
go
that's
back to
the message for
I had with Steve Go Shoot though. Like,
so you thrive mostly on TikTok, right?
Yeah, mostly. I thrive on Twitch a little bit more, but it's like now that I just told Buddha this offline the other day. Now I got to put in more work. He kind of got on me, lit the fire on me. Like, man, you bring me this, and it's like, well, shit. I just mean I got to do more work, as you say. I got to present it another way to these people who didn't even want me there. That's what y'all not hearing.
No, but this what you.
I gotta go appease the people who didn't even want me, and we know this. Like, that shit's crazy as fuck.
Let me let me speak for half a second. The same thing I'm telling you is the same thing I told Facebook people who were like, man, Facebook's going away. I got to go put my content somewhere else. And I was saying, when you at your hottest peak on whatever platform, whether it's Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Rich, Mixer, Twitter, when you at your hottest somewhere else, that's when you got to push people to your other sites to grow those other platforms, because the main thing I took away from being in Orlando talking with the head of Facebook was, he said, diversify in your mind. You have to forget Facebook exists when you're making content other places. The hardest thing to do as a creator is to grow organically and move people to different sites, which is a hard thing to do, right? It's hard to get somebody off of Players Lounge to get them on Gamer Saloon, or Gamer Saloon to get them to HLX, or to sign up for MCS. It's a hard thing to do. I could have a gazillion followers on YouTube. That don't mean anybody's gonna watch me on Twitter or Instagram or TikTok or Snapchat, wherever it happened to be. But the thing that we have to do and not be discouraged as a creator is understand and know that the rug might get pulled out under you on any site. It happened to Rich first with Mixer. He came to Facebook. I pulled up with the homies, you know what I'm saying? We let the 50 off at Rich. Me and Rich been cool ever since. And then it happened with Facebook. And then I just don't want people to be in this perpetual cycle of Facebook, I'm leaving, I'm going to Twitch. Oh, Twitch is having problems. We're going to Kick. Oh, now Kick is having problems again. We're going to this or that. Like, it's going to be a never ending cycle. The job that we have, if we really want to sustain long term in the game, is we got to build and brand ourselves on YouTube. We got to build and brand ourselves on TikTok. If TikTok go away, we got to put it on Twitter. If Twitter go away, we got to put it on X. If X go away, we got to put it on Threads. Like, our job in our media packet is to have a part of the algorithm on all of those, so that if one goes away, we still can function and we still can grow. Like, I know it's tough if your main piece get pulled, but pause. That's what I'm going through now. Is when I go to the Madden community on Twitch, some of the OGs know me, but the YNs don't know me. Who is this dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, all the old heads know me, but the new people don't. My ecosystem on Twitch is literally starting over from scratch. I got less followers on Twitch than I do on Kick. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to be discouraged by any of this. My mindset is, I don't care what go away, I'm gonna be here. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the ultimate mindset you got to put in. And the who's and whys is above our pay grade. Yes, we know it's a political pool with TikTok going away. Yes, it may have been some backdoor money deals with Mixer to Facebook. Yes, everything is going on, but this is not just going on in this industry. It's going on in every industry. So at the end of the day is, we can either be subject to TikTok going away, or, man, this is tough, but we're going to continue moving. And then the conversation that I said that probably had you a little teed up was Bag Chasers was saying, man, I guess Facebook people coming back. I was like, I hope them niggas quit. And it ain't to say like I'm discouraging nobody, but if you thought you could run off of Facebook and run to Instagram, or run to Instagram and run to Kick, or run to Twitch, that it's going to be better somewhere else. The reality is it's not going to be better nowhere else, because we don't own any of these platforms. We don't run them. We don't control them. We don't have enough political power to make any of it change. But what we can control is, I can put pressure on y'all who my peers. Don't be discouraged by this. Keep putting content out. If I don't put YouTubes up for a couple of days or a week, Rich gonna call me and be like, oh, you quit YouTube again? If I see he ain't putting no Silver and Blue Huddle, like, man, where the I look for the episode of Silver and Blue Huddle, but it ain't up there. The same way it'd be if I see Impulse stop posting, I'll be like, man, what happened to what happened to Rome is burning? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, I'm here to eliminate the excuse. Yes, it's tough. It's never gonna be fair. It's gonna be even more hard for us. Pause.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, like you've been saying, like, you just gotta keep it moving, man. Like with Mitzer taught me a lot, because like I said, I got fired pretty much via email. They didn't even know it was coming. With the TikTok people, you guys knew it was coming, that it was eventually going to happen. But with Mr., I did not. But the biggest lesson that I learned from that was diversify and just always have a plan. Like, always continue to put out your content, like, no matter what. Did I know Facebook was going to be what Facebook is today, or I was going to be who I was on Mixer? I had no idea. The first couple of streams on Facebook, nobody even watched or even knew who I was. Luckily, I was able to continue to like convince people to like me and watch the content and give me stars and get subs and stuff like that. But I had no idea. I was starting brand new on Facebook. So I mean, if there's any indication that you can start over on another platform if you just continue to be genuine and be yourself, and you know the people will come. But just gotta diversify and just put it wherever. Like, even though I wasn't really getting the numbers that I got on Facebook from TikTok, I still posted content over there. The people that liked it, and the people who didn't, fuck them. But hey, the content got put out, it got put over there no matter what. I post videos of YouTube all the time. I looked at the stuff is what, 20, 30 views over there on YouTube. I still post it. It don't make no difference to me. Like, at the end of, for me, I guess I'm just different as a content creator because I never really did it for monetary reasons. I did it because I wanted to do it. It was more like a hobby or like a secondary thing that I did. So I just always posted the content, no matter who watched it, no matter who engaged with it. It's the same reason why I even got into streaming to begin with, because I got into streaming because I would come home after my 9 to 5 and sit and play Madden from 4 to 5 hours after I got off work. So I was like, hey, let me just go ahead and turn on the camera. I turned on the camera, and the rest is history. Obviously, some people like to watch me. Some people encourage me to continue to go. Mr. shut down. I was going to pretty much quit, but now the community say, nah, Rich, go to Facebook, do this and do that. And here I was on Facebook, thriving, got contracts, and they took contracts away. You think that made me stop? No. No, I just kept doing it. I just kept posting content, going live every single day without a contract. I was blessed to get a contract for like 2 years, 2.5 years. But once they took it away, that didn't mean that I was going to leave Facebook or go to Kick or go to Twitch. And nah. I was good with all that. I just kept doing what I was doing, man, no matter what. I know other people do it for different reasons, but that's the reason why I did it. And that's the reason why I'm still sticking with it, because I never really depend on it for the income. And that's not to say people who lose their income is bad or whatever. I sympathize for those individuals because I know how hard content creation is, and I know how hard it is to even get people to donate money to you. So when you do find your niche, or you do find that community that's willing to rock with you and pay you out, and you lose that, I can understand that. Like, that's tough. But just keep it moving, man. Just do what you got to do. Now I got to find a whole new editing software. I was in the middle of making the video, making the thumbnail, like right now. Now I got to figure out another way to get this posted to YouTube, because the grind can't stop because CapCut is getting banned. Like, I'll find another way. Just like I found Facebook. TikTok gone. I went over to fan base. Yeah, they may not have the viewers. They may not have the intel right now. But if they ever do, guess what? I'll already be over there. I became an investor in fan base as well. $400. And I go to the craps table and throw $400. I mean, it's a risk. But hell, you wake up and walk out your door. That's a risk too, right? You could be shot dead. So why not put it in a black base company that, and if fan base was not social media behind, I probably wouldn't invest in it. But social media is definitely going to continue to take off. So like I said, I've been on the app. I've seen what it's about. Yes, they got some improvements they need to make. But hey, you invest early, it may pop off. You hear those stories all the time. But like, hey, I wish I would invested in Apple back in 1950. Look at it right now. The early investors, like, damn near billionaires. So I can take this $400 chance on fan base and invest and throw some money in there. Hopefully they come out with a nice return. Never know.
I mean, I only say this because I predicted this before I even knew about TikTok. You like go back and look at one of my old YouTube videos where I used to wear the witch doctor costume. I literally said people that was getting the contract on Facebook when it came, I said people was looking at me like a hater, but I'm not being a hater. I'm saying there's a chance at some point that they take the contract away. My question to everybody in the community at the time was, what would you do if they took the contract? Like, we watched it happen with Mixer, Before I ever started streaming, I streamed on Mixer before any other site. But Twitch was like so long ago. I had always had a Twitch because we did our little leagues or whatever. But actually, like streaming with a camera on the first time was Mixer. So when I seen that go away, I'm like, yo, anything could go away, right?
Right.
So if anything could go away, I was telling the people like, could you still sustain and continue making content if they took away your contract? Now I asked white content creators this, black content creators this, because people thought I was getting it and I wasn't. So at the time I was like, I'm surviving without it. If I had it, I'd be on 30. But I can't depend on something that I don't have. Like you don't miss what you never had, so to speak. So at the time, regular level up people could monetize with subs. They couldn't do stickers. And I was fighting behind the scenes with Facebook to try to get that for everybody. Now, me and Rich met in Orlando, and I got to talk to the people that made the dashboard, the people that ran pretty much everything on social media. And I kind of got the rundown, and the rundown was y'all need to diversify because as you see it now, it may not be this way in the near future. I think they already had a knowing and understanding. And me and Rich was sitting there watching people who was getting that guaranteed money and like, man, y'all gonna be in for a rude awakening when it go away. And it happened, and people wasn't prepared, and watching people do cringeworthy stuff and scramble was bad. So I was like, even if it take a long time, I gotta diversify. And for the people that had like 250,000 followers, 500,000 followers, are getting $5,000-$10,000 a month, like for them to not diversify, like I say, I have no sympathy for those people. The people that's on TikTok was a little bit different because it was like people had started in a whole place where they was unknown, and it just caught up. You know what I'm saying? It just caught up to the other platforms to where like people asking where your TikTok at before they ask where your YouTube or your Facebook or your Twitch. So it's like, for me, I predicted it, and I'm telling people that's the only reason why I tell people when I have people arguing with me about multi-stream and saying you wasting time, like, no, I'm not. Even if it's slow, I'm growing people in more than one place. I'm putting content, whether it picks up here or don't pick up here, make money here, don't make money there. I just got to put it out because everybody on different places going to like me for a different reason. Pause. So when I predicted it, it's just happening again. And I'm realizing content creation is something slightly new to the world and how the cycle of it, right? That's the cycle of it. There's some legacy platforms that you need to slowly grow your base on. The Facebooks, the YouTubes, the Twitters. And then when these new ones pop up, you put a little bit of time, but don't put all your eggs in the basket. Get what you can get. And the biggest people that I seen win with the TikTok was like Maze and Matic. He was taking his TikTok and sending people to Twitch. Then when Twitch was doing the 50-50 and wouldn't give him the 70-30, then he went to YouTube and kicked. Then when Twitch said they let you multi-stream and give you the 70-30, then he came back on Twitch. Then he got with Red Hot, with Lobby Up and Colin Cowherd. But it was like, I'm going to use my TikTok to grow YouTube. I'm going to use my YouTube to get people to my lives. Because I seen Throne say his Twitch don't really make no money for him. But he was like, I pull all my YouTubes off my Twitch feeds from my live streams, and my YouTube is still my money maker. So like, even for him, he feel like he not getting what he's supposed to be getting out of Twitch because he's not as big on Twitch as he is on YouTube, but it don't mean he's not going to still make content on Twitch. Like, you have to. And I just don't want to see nobody get discouraged if TikTok does go away, if it does get completely banned, because all them people, it's going to be some people that quit. It's going to be some people that take their stuff and move it somewhere else and lose. It's going to be people that take it somewhere else and win. And there's some people that the whole time they've been moving themselves everywhere. And them the people that truly win. The people that understand like this is a never ending game, that you're going to always continue to have to grow and put your stuff in places where if one goes away, you still can function.
Yeah, I mean, TikTok is like gone. I mean, it might come back in the short term, but the way that the law is written, long term, it's not going to survive unless everybody come together in Congress and like rewrite the whole law again. But it may come back for the 90 days or whatever. But if you really read the law and know what it's really about, long term it can't survive with the way that it's actually set up right now. So I mean, I just wanted to come back so I could finish editing this video that I worked so hard on doing, and then it could go back away. I love TikTok. The algorithm is actually pretty amazing over there. I met some dope content creators over there. I love some of the content out there, but you definitely gotta diversify your content. Like, how many more examples do we need of this to show that you need to diversify and be everywhere? Like Mixer, now TikTok. First, actually, I think the very first one was what, Vine. Vine got gone. Mixer, now
MySpace.
TikTok. Like, how many more platforms got to be out there? And I understand that some people probably made they viral welcoming party over there on some of these apps, and that's great. But did you really utilize it to your best ability and grow on some of the other platforms? Like, you just got to do that. Like, even if you're not getting no views and nothing like that over there. But I sympathize for some TikTokers. I mean, like I said, I know they work really hard on their content. The algorithm was amazing over there on TikTok, but it's not the end of the world. As someone who had to start over on a brand new platform, it's not the end of the world. I mean, I had Twitch.
And day one when
I
you
got
got
what,
on Facebook,
100?
who showed up with the ratchet with the blicky out?
Who what?
Rich showed up to Facebook. Shot by Buddha pulled up with the welcoming party.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised I even like continued to stream on Facebook the way that you guys was coming at me. And like, I could have stayed on Twitch for that, but I was kind of doing both. But the way y'all hated me
Hey,
coming over to Madden, but as you can see,
Rich
I survived and I didn't care.
63rd, man. We
yeah, I didn't care. I was like, I was streaming on Facebook no matter who hated me or watched me or whatever. Like, that's just the way that it was. So I think with me sticking with
I
it,
ain't gonna lie. That's why we don't do no gang banging in Vibe Nation. I gang banged on Rich when we pulled up with the flags out.
yeah, I ain't know nobody. I'm like, dang, what did I do? This only my second stream.
You got 14 bricks in that bag right there.
Yeah, so
nobody know, but streets gotta eat, B. Just get shot.
But it worked out for me. That's just an example of sticking with the platform and just being yourself.
Honestly, that's why I normally don't let nobody say nothing bad about Rich other than the Cowboys, because I was like, man, anybody that like I came at very immature. Like I banged on Rich, and Rich handled it like a grown man. That's why I got so much respect for Rich, and I met Rich in person too. So Rich is the same guy in person that he is on stream. He's not like some like fake image, and you really show up and he got like gold front saying or something when you get there.
And I was actually like going through my TikTok today and looking at what made me go viral over there, and looking at all my videos. I mean, TikTok is very creative. It's a good environment for creators or whatever. And I mean, I'm going to miss it. A lot of people are going to suffer because they're not as a creative to come up with their own thing to thrive on their own. So it's going to be tough for some creators. But I also think COVID gave people a whole lot of fake, false security, thinking that they can be a content creator or just be funny, and they really can't. Some people are really viewers. Like, they're not streamers, they're not content creators, they're viewers. I mean, I know that may be a tough pill for people to swallow, but god damn it, it's the truth. Even people that come into the streams these days and be like, hey, I can beat you.
What's a viewer? I've been silent for about 15 minutes.
DJ running. Hey, Rich,
you don't think it's the difference between the content creator and the viewer?
I've been letting y'all cook, man, and I'll be trying not to like go ham, but it just seems to me like you keep saying this and this and this is gonna happen and this is gonna happen, but it's like you also got the benefit of being like, name a Facebook partner. That matters. I don't know why y'all don't think that matters.
I don't think like, Facebook partner matters, because if you knew that we don't get anything beneficial, you wouldn't even say that.
You didn't even let me finish the thought. I don't know, because I ain't never had the contract. But what I'm saying is somebody who's like a lot of these other people who putting it out there to all the other places, the ramifications matter a lot more. Like I keep asking and still ain't got an answer. Why would you go somewhere that you not accepted, you tolerated?
Who said you not accepted though?
The results of what you've been doing, not just me, everybody else that left these legacy platforms.
How long you been streaming for Impost or putting out content?
I've been making content since 2016. I've probably been streaming since about 2017, 2018.
So does it mean I'm not celebrated on Twitch and Kick and TikTok because I ain't blew up over there?
No, you multi-stream over there, sir. You're a Facebook partner. 90% of your viewers and your followage is
But
on
that ain't
Facebook.
got
So
nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with
that's how I'm
kicking.
answering the
But hold
question.
on, hold on,
That's
hold
how I'm
on.
answering the
So
question.
let me ask you a question though. So you've been streaming since 2016, 2017. It is 2025. So wait, don't go nowhere, Buddha. Where you going?
I said making content because I wasn't
Making
streaming at
content.
first. I
Has
was
it
doing
always been the
podcasts.
same, like Call of
No,
Duty and
no, it wasn't. I was making podcasts and I was doing YouTube movie reviews first. And then I was like, oh, Fortnite is popping. Let me see what this is like because I got the gear all around my house. And then I got monetized to start streaming. So doing all that, it was never one thing. James St. Patrick, I'm a black man in America. I'm never going to be one thing. Simultaneously, I'm always wearing multiple hats. With that being said, it kind of is ingenuous
Cap
to the
Philly.
people who pour energy into doing content over here, and I ain't even saying the copycats, and the rug has been pulled from under. So yeah, that's always gonna be the thing. It happens in more industries, not just content creation, food, banking, NFL, you name it. It happens in every industry. This ain't nothing new. But the problem is people are not looking at the why and the ramifications behind it. So now I gotta repackage myself to some people who don't even like me or fuck with me because this is what's available. All right, we might get creative. We might wear a different hat, might wear a different gator shirt. We might switch up the background or something, but at the end of the day, the results is the results. Bill Parcells, you are what your record is. So I mean, I'm a Cowboy fan. That's your coach. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
hey, if you are what your data
25
is,
gifted, bro. I
then
ain't even
it's
see
up
that. I
to
must
you
have
to
been
change it.
gone.
That's why other platforms and social media sites and websites thrive. I don't even know how many content creators even have their own website to feed into all the other ones because, as he said, the rug can be pulled from YouTube X da 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 da. It's just like just the way people are looking at it just kind of like bums me out. I'm gonna still post, I'm still gonna create, but it's like most of the people who love me and celebrated me and support me, if they already wasn't fucking with YouTube, Facebook, and all the other stuff, because then, as you say, those viewers who probably didn't want to open those sites, they're not gonna open those sites because they already said they didn't want to, which made TikTok popular in the first place. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a fucking YouTuber complaining I gotta go pour energy into some bullshit that didn't want me there in the fucking first place. But hey, the
But this is the
marathon
thing, like,
continues.
you talking about Facebook?
I keep hearing you
Facebook
say
don't
like
want you?
nobody like nobody like your content. Maybe people just haven't discovered it on that site. I feel like my content is gold if nobody watch it. I feel like it's gonna be a day where people on Kick respect what I do. It's gonna be a day where people on Twitch respect. It's gonna be. I felt like I was still putting content on Twitter and TikTok and everywhere, Instagram, like to the point that at some point people are going to respect the content and see the grind. Like that thought process of people don't like me. How do you know? Outside of you posted videos and it hasn't done the performance that you want. But I know my videos don't perform on Kick and Twitch and TikTok and YouTube the way I think they should be viewed. But it's going to be somebody to see my content and say like, why isn't this there? It should be here. Like, I really don't care if you continue to look and say, because it don't perform well numbers wise, that people don't like it or don't like you, then that's just like you looking at it visually wrong. Cause I tell the same thing to my daughter. It's not like talking down or nothing. I'm saying my daughter's like, how come my videos this did good, but this one didn't? I spent more time editing this one. My dance was better. I'm like, baby, just put the content out and don't worry about the views, the numbers. It's gonna come. It's gonna be a day that somebody look and say, you started this YouTube channel when you 3, you 8. What is it when you 13? But if you have the mindset of that people don't like it here or don't like it there, like you really don't know, because we all watch content and look at it and don't comment on it and don't hit the like and don't share. And it may be something we like. Sometimes I find myself looking at the YouTube channel for a week and be like, wait, I don't even follow this YouTube channel, but I'm watching their content. But I know those views helped them, the watch time helped them. So whether I did or didn't, you know what I'm saying? It didn't mean I didn't like them. It just means like, it's just how it is. And that person not going to stop putting content out because I didn't comment, I didn't like, I don't follow them. That's their content. That's what they going to put out and just put it out. But I do think it got to be more concentrated in the future. Like that goes back to how the obituary came about. it wasn't just another tournament. It was the OB. It was Madden God. It's Silver and Blue. That's why I've been going back to naming my shop talks. Hashtag I got to thinking shop talk.
But
Like because it's got to be concentrated. If I'm selling you something, it's like it's got to be packaged. So that's one thing that we can all help each other on is like critiquing and telling each other like our secrets of what. Because I seen Benzino interview with It's Up There podcast, and he was trying to get the game from Benzino, but then Benzino was so defensive he wouldn't let the game get out for anybody that's trying to do the things he did and where he failed at. Because I can only tell you where I made a mistake at and what I wish I would have been doing. When I was fire hot on Facebook, I wish I was doing TikTok and Instagram and YouTube consistently. I'd be in a whole different space right now.
Let me ask y'all. I keep hearing people say, "I wish I would have did this," or "You should be doing this." Or what about somebody who was doing it? Like not theoretically. What about somebody who was doing it? You get a podcast right now. This ain't Impulse Gaming. This is Dominating Impulse.
You was multi-streaming?
No, I was never multi-streaming because I knew the audience I wanted to talk to. Multi-streaming just became a thing in the last couple years, the back half of COVID. So again, when I'm making movie reviews, when I'm making sports reviews, when I'm doing full-fledged podcasts, all right, that's 3 different lanes right there. Now let's go hop on some Madden. Let's go hop on some Fortnite. So theoretically, not just me, but what's the answer for somebody who was doing these things?
Don't stop.
And had to continue.
don't stop. Because I just
nobody said the people was gonna stop or stopping was an option. We saying right now, with the platform being removed on people who like you and want to support you, that is the key thing. You got to think about the viewers, as Rich said, because he made that point. The viewers, it's a reason why you have to open Twitch. You open YouTube because you want to learn something. You get on Facebook because you want to connect with people. Unless I'm dumb, you need a reason to open these apps. So if you putting content out there for the sake of putting content, you can't keep saying, well, they ain't found it yet, or the people don't rock with it yet. If you've been putting content out here for 13 years, if this same meat shop been out here for 13 years, you can only get 100 customers. Maybe that meat shop need to move. We did. The motherfucking highway came through and shut us down. We got to move again?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Let me ask you a question.
That's all I'm saying. It's like y'all not seeing that side.
Let me ask you a question. We are seeing the other side because a lot of the other sides you're saying and stuff I've been through, and I'm saying, what's one thing you wish you would have did different in your journey since you say you started in 16 and it's 24? What do you think like one of your big blunders was like, man, I wish I would have did
I should have just stayed on YouTube. I should have just stayed on YouTube. I should have put 99.99999% of all energy and effort into learning YouTube and learning YouTube's algorithm and all that shit. Because all this other shit is frivolous to me. At the end of the day, if the industry standards are, I'm going to be judged on legacy sites, I should have learned the legacy site. But that's the one thing I feel like, because the production it got better, the equipment it got better. People don't even care about that. Definitely don't care about the gameplay. They care about how you improve, how you deliver the message, how you educate them, how you entertain them. So you know what I'm saying? If you're doing all them same things and it fail here and it don't fail there, you got to ask yourself questions. And I work in sales. If I'm standing in this place and it ain't working and I go stand 5 feet in the other direction and it's working, well, yeah, we should probably go stand over here. That's only like fucking logic.
All right, so you're saying that you wish you would have never, like that you would have made YouTube your wife, and then like all the other sites would have been like the side chick, basically.
Nah, I would have just not even put no energy into that until probably they became a thing. If you
I'm
build
saying
it,
like
they
still in
come.
the phone, you just ain't calling them and texting them.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at I don't even know why I wasn't even like following this particular page, Dominating Impulse, but 861 subscribers, 1.1K videos. Why are you even on Facebook or even or TikTok? It seemed like this should have been private.
Drop that undefeated shit. I ask my fucking self that question all the time. Why the fuck am I on
Even though
Facebook?
I do got to get on you because I'm Mr. Accountability. I don't see no shit on here since a month ago, though. What's up with that? You gonna get back on that or what?
So you talking about the Impulse game or the Dominating Impulse?
Dominating Impulse.
He on Dominating Impulse. I know exactly where he at when he start calling out the stats. But I'm saying, if
do you have another page or something or what?
Nah, that's the page. But I'm saying if he asked me what would I do different, it would be that I would put 90% of the energy into that.
Would you take your YouTube videos and integrate them into Twitch feeds? I mean, not Twitch, but Twitter feeds, Facebook? Because I know a lot of people that get really high traction on their YouTube videos are people that's just posting their links in popular things, and people wind up clicking and start to like it because it's
I
information.
ain't gonna lie to you, my man. My man's used to tell me that he work in music. I don't really rock like that. I want you to. I want my organic fandom.
But what if
Whether
it's what I mean? What's really organic?
well,
We don't
up
even
until this
know what's
point,
organic
everything.
no more. Cause I know for a fact, Rich know for a fact, like we watch them tell us something is organic that we know is not organic. Like you being force fed something day after day after day after day, and just saying you go look at the dashboard and it says organic. It say it ain't been forced in, but we know it could be an
I
invisible
mean,
hand
I mean,
forcing
for
you
me,
to
I
eat
think
that Popeye's chicken down the street and not
I
go
think
to Subway.
the strategy I took was kind of the Mr. B strategy. Like I'm gonna get paid from different entities of Impulse Nation because it is different entities. So I always was doing, as you said, the shop talk. I always was segmentizing my content. It was never just one thing until it became available to
I'm,
be one thing. When the door, like you say, I opened up the app one day. Oh damn, you a Twitch affiliate? All right, well shit,
hey,
let's
look,
let's run it
you
up.
know I be joking with you saying you racist and stuff, but like you really are like the quintessential Negro. Let me tell you why. You are the black person that don't want it easy. You don't want to live off your daddy's name. You don't want your uncle to get you that good job down at the rail station to make $100,000 a year. You don't want your auntie to get you the free scholarship at the university. Man, I'm gonna get it the hard way. And you going up the rough side of the mountain, saying like the general tactics that people use to get visibility on YouTube pages and Twitters. You don't want to
No,
do.
I
You know,
don't even understand what you mean by like
I'm
embedding in other
elaborating.
pages.
I'm elaborating. Like it's you sometimes make things harder on yourself, and that's like the typical like Negro way. Like I don't want the record label. I'm gonna go out here to the mom and pops and grow it. Nah, I don't want. It's like it's like sometimes when I hear you talk about content, it's like me, you, and Rich seen this 0-turn lawnmower, and we was like wow by it. Like this dude cut like 5 yards in 15 minutes, right? And you like, nah, man, I'm gonna just go on with my push mower. I'm like, at least we can get the self-propelled joint. You know what I'm saying? It'll save energy off our back. Like we could just hold the switch down, like 3 pumps and it turn on. You know what I'm saying? But if you still over there cutting that grass with that push mower that ain't got self-propelled on it, man, it ain't. You got to blame yourself sometime if you won't hop on that 0-turn and cut 5 yards in 30 minutes. Because I just told you a few tactics that what you saying is
But I've already done that too.
I wish that YouTube would have been like 50-50 to anything that I did content wise. And I wish that I would have spent more time on Twitter. I can go back and say all my blunders. I wish I would have like kicked niggas ass on Madden more in the community. I wish I would have wiped some of these people's nose that really thought they was good that I thought was trash. I would have never stopped doing my podcast when we stopped it, when they tried to cancel me. Like I would have been more combative with people that came from instead of sparing people, I would have just buried people. I would have a boneyard outside the back of my house. I some of those things, like I can admit in diversification that I wish I was multi-streaming like long before I ever started doing it. I wish I was consistent with YouTube. I did YouTube before I came to Facebook gaming. I wish I would have never put YouTube down. I wish I would have stuck with that as my 50-50 piece. And I say, like, as creators, we got to be real with ourselves and look back on the things. Because I'm telling you, when I seen It's Up There podcast today with Loon talking with Benzino, like, he's like, so you lost the Source magazine, you trusted your partner, and he made lost $12 million in like you was the first hip hop award show, and you had Pac and all these people, and you did all these, like, and you don't have no regrets about some of the moves you made. It's like, as creators, we got to be our own worst critic. And I can say, man, I can tell you every mistake I ever made, putting too much energy into the rest of Vibe Nation, all kind of stuff. Like I could just go down and give you a list of like, man, I wish I would have did this. I wasted time with this person, this. I wasted time doing that. Like, because I'm learning, and now what y'all getting from me now is like, this the bag I should have been in day one. And this the way I should have been moving. And I'm going to continue to move that way. And I'm going to think the positivity of like this right now, what I'm doing is what's going to get me where I want to go. you can't continually to sit here being around other people that appreciate the content you do, that rock with you, that make content with you, and say people don't like me because it ain't blue to the point that I should feel like I'm at. We all feel
That
like we
ain't
should be bigger than where we at.
no,
'Cause
that ain't my opinion. That's what, like I've said, I've walked in the rooms and no. Until you look somebody in the face, until you lost money, it really don't become real to you. A lot of people, as Rich said, is doing it for a hobby. I'm not doing it for a hobby, and I work a right job too. So I kind of feel jaded in a lot of ways, where people who get low effort, low energy, no time, then got everything that I work for. I don't ask for it. I don't think it should be given to me. So it ain't just saying, oh, these people don't like me. It's like, okay, look at the data, look at you doing, look at what you're changing, take accountability for what you're producing. Okay, this shit don't hit on Netflix, put it on Tubi. Now and all of a sudden people like it on Tubi. You feel me? That ain't no knock or indictment on the platform, but if some people will try to indict it. So it's like, that's just how I see it. I mean, it ain't about to change my attitude in creating, but that's just it, until a moment happen to where people can see me on said platform. That's the relationship that me and the platform have. I can try to speak out the positive affirmations until I'm blue in the face, but the data is what the data is. I can show you more than 15 data pieces, organic or bulk, however you want to look at it, that tells me, okay, maybe you shouldn't be pushing the platform here. You can't sell surfboards in Saudi Arabia because water don't exist there. Nobody knows how to surf there. They don't even know what high tide is.
I know one
That's
thing.
all I'm saying.
I know a Pepsi and a Coke. If I go to bumfuck Egypt, or I go to Eastern Europe, or I go to Japan, they can have a Coke somewhere. You see what I'm saying? So like, just because it don't sell that well in Budapest, they still gonna put the Cokes in the store if they even if they get returned back to the Coke driver and say, man, these best used by date has passed and they still in the cooler. All right, send them back. We credit you and we're gonna put some more of them in here. We ain't losing our space because our name of the Coke inside that glass window, even undrunken, if that's a word, is still prime real estate and advertisement that we're there. So I mean, I just look at it as a point. You can't continue to say like, to say people don't like you, because what happens today? Did you like blaspheme a said platform and then you blow up on it? You gonna feel like the black
And
dude.
I reserve the right to change my opinion when new data is introduced.
But here's this what you gonna sound like. You gonna sound like the dude in the hood that say, man, I can't stand them black folks are living in the nice neighborhoods. Never come to the hood. Then they gonna one day do trading places and be living in a nice neighborhood. Never going back to the hood with those Negroes. I'm not going back over.
Luckily for Impulse, I say
drink your
stuff.
Starbucks with your pinky up.
Luckily
I ain't
for
gonna
Impulse,
go
I
back
say
over
that
there. Are you
before.
crazy?
I say stuff before I do it. That's that. So that then there's that. You know what I'm saying? Once I'm done with something, I'm done with something. That's why I kind of like I got to eat my words a little bit, saying I got to put content back over here heavily and market it a little bit different. That's what I'm a
Okay,
little bit ticked
so
off
I got a
about.
question for Impulse, right? So I know you've been saying that Facebook hasn't really been working for you for quite a long time, but have you like decided to like pivot the type of content that you put on Facebook
What
and
do you
try to
mean?
like show a different side of you or get a little bit more personable
I mean, if you
with
want to listen
Facebook
to me talk,
or no?
I feel like if you want to listen to me talk, you can pull up any Dominating Impulse podcast. We got Dominating Impulse pages. We got Dominating Impulse audio on demand. What I don't like is people say I have to do it a certain way because it makes it convenient for them when that don't fit my business model. When I know the business model's perfected. Like this ain't even something that I want to do. This is a perfected, but this is like literally blue magic. We know what it's gonna do. But it's like, okay, maybe I need to push some more money behind presenting Dominating Impulse so maybe y'all could see me talk a little bit more because y'all don't want to see the gameplay. I don't know. But what I do know is don't tell
That
me I
you
gotta
should know though. You should know if people want to see the gameplay if you're not getting the results that you see. Because I'll use myself for example, right? So when I was posting Madden clips and stuff like that, it was doing great. I loved it, but I also wanted to capture a different audience, so I posted something different, or I slowly stopped posting that Madden stuff because that's what everybody was doing. So to get away from that, I just stopped posting Madden stuff and pivoted towards something else. Like I was always adapting to something before anybody else even started to do it on their page. So you got to pivot. Sometimes you got to do some other stuff. Like I know you got Impulse Gaming, but if the gaming wasn't popping, I don't see that you did anything different. Because all I see is a bunch of gaming clips that you say was trash. So
On Facebook, I don't know what you're watching on.
yeah, on Facebook. I was just looking at your Facebook
But I'm
page. I was
saying
trying
that's
to
the game. But
see what content.
why would you go to Impulse Gaming and think you're gonna see something other than Impulse Gaming? Like, explain that to me.
Because Impulse Gaming said that Impulse Gaming wasn't popping no more. So why would
That's
he
why you
continue?
can pull up Dominating
Why would
Impulse.
he pivot and do something else?
You just said pivot and do something else. So if you pulling up Impulse Gaming, you should expect to see gaming clips. What the fuck? You don't go to Prime. You don't go to Ocean Prime and ask for a fucking T-bone.
Ain't made no gaming clip in 2 years, and he one of the biggest niggas on earth right now.
I can't even really remember Hudson Cartel posting gaming clips other than his live stream.
But I'm saying y'all putting other people's expectations on my business.
I'm not. I'm just.
If you want to see something else, go to the YouTube or Dominating Impulse the page. Don't go to Impulse Gaming thinking you're gonna see something else. You want to see something personal? Pull up the Twitter. You feel me? Like I just gave you 3 different options where you can see me and asking exactly what you asking for, but you mad that you don't see it on Impulse Gaming because that's convenient for you.
Yeah, but no, I went to Dominating Impulse as well. And you know what? I don't understand why you got gaming on that either, because your biggest shit is movie reviews and podcasting. So I don't even know why you wasting your time with gaming.
Why the fuck should I make 2 different channels when none of them have blew up in the first place? That don't make no sense.
Because we the consumer, we get to choose what we want.
Okay, well, consume what
y'all want. I'm
gonna produce what I want. I ain't about to get mad and run off. I'm saying don't go to my page asking for something. I'm not having no tantrum, bro. You asking for fucking fish and I'm selling steak over here and you telling me I'm tripping. No, that don't make sense. If you pull up Impulse Gaming, expect gaming clips. If you pull up Dominating Impulse, expecting lifestyle, somebody fucking talking. If you see none of those on the Facebook page, go to the YouTube. Now, those might not be the most popular page on the YouTube, but they are on the YouTube. Don't try to make me sound fucking crazy just because you put syrup on it. Don't make it pancakes. He's trying to make me sound crazy because saying, why they did. He just said, why am I still putting gaming clips up? The biggest video on there is a fucking explainer video. I know what I got going on and I know what I'm rocking. But again, you taking your expectations on how you seeing it or how other people doing it. Y'all just brought up some other niggas.
I'm saying you said, why would a gaming page not just have gaming clips on? And I gave you a simple answer.
And I gave you the rebuttal.
And your rebuttal was,
and it wasn't wrong.
Bro, I'm literally
and it wasn't wrong because you telling me about somebody else. I producing the same content somewhere else.
Answer to it.
And I gave you the answer too. If I'm gonna get paid, I'm gonna get paid multiple ways. The game ain't popular right now. Dominating Impulse is.
When has he posted a gaming clip?
I don't know. I don't care.
So you don't care how the consumers consume?
No, I'm focused on Impulse. I'm not. I don't care about what nobody else got going on.
I'm being honest.
I mean, I would just bring the perspective from a viewer.
I'm being honest with you.
Because I was just looking at it.
To it is making me say, I don't give a fuck. Then, if I'm telling you that a nigga has 2 million followers, his name is Live Madden Gaming, and he don't post any Madden clips. He literally just posts content and didn't change his name. It just says LMG instead of Live Madden Gaming. Like, he's figured out people don't give a shit if I post Madden clips on here or not. They just want to see content. So if the consumer don't care about it, why do you care about it? If Impulse Gaming had 2 million followers from posting non-gaming clips, why would you care that they watching it on your gaming page or not?
Yeah, I definitely ain't posting no Madden clip in like a year now.
For sure, man. Y'all got it. We gonna agree to disagree. I'm not even about to go into it. The reason why I would care, because if it's Impulse Gaming, to read the rooms that I said I've walked into and tried to get brand deals to pitch Impulse Gaming, because the company is Impulse Productions. Impulse Gaming is a subsidiary. Now, I don't know if a lot of y'all niggas even got that shit. And I'm not just fucking making gaming clips. I'm not just a rapper turning on a fucking mic talking on OBS.
Here we go. You know everything.
And that's what a lot of people is doing. Nah, that's what a lot of people is doing.
You know everything. I know everything. Give you no advice, bro.
For sure, bro. I'm just saying. Don't tell me I'm wrong when I'm saying this is how
you was wrong. I said, look at it this way. Did I say you was wrong, or I say look at it this way? You asked a question. I gave you 3 different examples. You just didn't like the examples.
I'll agree, and you didn't like my rebuttal. So now there's 2 things that wasn't liked.
I mean, I like Dominating Impulse. It sounds like a cool page. I like it. I would spend all my energy over there.
I'm just saying it's ass backwards to care how people view you. Doesn't matter.
It don't. Shot by Buddha was a camera page when I made it. I turned it to gaming. Niggas watch gaming. Niggas don't watch gaming that much more. I'm making it a podcast page. I don't have to change my name. Be the same shit.
What I'm saying is, if I'm practicing the business model that is perfected, and they're saying this is
Well,
gonna give me
obviously it
the
ain't
most.
fucking perfected then, is it?
What I'm saying is, if it's paid on
If
some
it's
other shit,
perfected,
and
the
it's
shit would be
perfected for
working for
other
all of
people.
us. We could all do the same
Okay,
shit
bro.
and it would work.
Okay, bro. Okay, well, we can agree to disagree, but I'm saying don't get mad at me because you're too fucking lazy to type in dominating and post on the
I ain't
Facebook
lazy.
page.
Maybe I didn't want to type the extra shit. Maybe I
Okay,
want to go
then
to your
say
page and
that.
see
Don't say
everything.
that. Don't tell me I'm stupid for not putting somewhere that you want to see because it ain't popping. Impulse Gaming don't want to fucking game no more. I made a podcast page because people want to see me talk. That don't make sense to be like, all right,
is Joe Budden changed his name to the podcast, or is he still fucking Joe Budden?
Joe Budden
He
never
changed
stopped
his name,
fucking
he a new
uploading
name,
one
he Budden
page.
Joe
You
now?
can go back to fucking 2005 and seeing Joe Budden TV. He didn't make a whole new fucking YouTube and being like,
Still
yo,
Joe Budden,
this is it.
whether he was rapping or
feel
making
me?
podcasts, it's Joe Budden.
And it's
He
still
ain't turned
Joe
into a
Budden's
new nigga.
Network TV, the same fucking channel that got 1 million subscribers right now, the same videos. But y'all saying I should go do some other shit. The fuck out of here.
Joe Budden.
I'm gonna agree to disagree. My name is Impulse Derek. Impulse Gaming, how you want to look at it. I don't give a fuck about Joe Budden or nobody else. They ain't got nothing to do with my life. They don't care if I can pay my bills. They don't give a fuck if I walk out here and get hit by a car. I'm gonna continue to do what I do. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. I know I'm not crazy though. Just say y'all don't want
Well,
to
you
fucking
keep
type it
saying
in because
know
that's
you're
what you
not
just
crazy.
said.
Who said you was crazy? Neither one of us then said you crazy. I'm just saying look at it this way. He's saying look at it that way. We all saying different things, but you getting super defensive by somebody giving you a different way to look at some shit. We here to sharpen each other's iron. We ain't here to agree with everything we say and make us seem like we know it all, because none of us know it all. If so, we all have $1 million for making fucking content. We trying to figure it out. So if we come up with different ideas or ways to do it, just because this shit ain't work, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna do it this way, even if it don't work. Bro, we trying to figure this shit out. It's just a different idea.
For sure.
I love it.
It's all love.
Oh, for sure. Just how I talk. And tomorrow, if y'all niggas don't post no content, I'm still gonna be on y'all neck saying why you ain't posting no fucking content.
Whatever you post, just tag me in it.
This shit going up tomorrow. As soon as y'all wake up, this shit going
I
up.
speak to the people who want to talk to me. I got a power video that I was already working on. Y'all want some free editing stuff since since CapCut is down, download DaVinci. Apple or Mac is free to do everything CapCut do, but better.
You
They
should
make
make that
movies with it.
content.
You gonna put that on YouTube?
What do you mean? Telling people to use DaVinci?
Yeah.
A
Why?
DaVinci tutorial
Why
or something?
wouldn't you?
Because I mean, I had it before, but I thought it was hard to use, so I
Why
deleted it.
Why would I want to tell people that or something like that when I want to
Why wouldn't
talk
you?
about sports or
Why
talk
wouldn't
about
you
the
if it
code?
made you grow?
It didn't help me grow. This is something that I
made
took in at a
tutorial
time.
videos, and that shit blew
I really
his page
didn't
up,
like-
and he
I
don't
do-
talk
I
about
really
none of
don't-
that shit no more.
I really don't like going the educational route when people got the same 24 hours that they say I got. So like you can go look at somebody else or find a book at it. That's not really the route that I want to take. Like I understand what it could do for me, but I'm saying to my creative friends, if y'all want to use a app that's free that can still help y'all produce y'all content at a rapid rate that CapCut did, which is why people loved it, DaVinci will do the same things.
I'm
I'd
saying,
rather
why
the
wouldn't
homie
you
make a
profit
video
off-
about it so I can watch
I
it from
mean-
the homie page.
No, I'm just saying I made 90% of my videos with DaVinci. So then there's that. So
I'm
that
saying,
lets
like,
y'all
why,
know
would,
it's
why
free.
wouldn't you profit off of something that's like pushing its way to you? It's like 999,000 people that's not going to be able to use CapCut tomorrow when they wake up and they're going to Google other sites. It could be you having a viral post saying, yo, if y'all doing like I was, you woke up and no CapCut, go use this. It's free. You have all the same features. Boo, 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 boo. What if you viral on that tomorrow and your page, you wake up and your page got more followers on all social media platforms than me and Rich combined?
Then I'm locked into making educational
No, you're
content.
not. You honestly
Why
not.
ain't you?
You're honestly
You
not.
cater to what the people come for.
You're
If they
not.
came
Once
for-
they there, you show them everything else. You just, that was free advertisement for you to get people in the door to buy some shit that's point of purchase. Some other shit you really came to sell them. That's an easy marketing tactic.
hey, you thought you was coming here for this. That's like 1,000% of the shit I see on Twitter is you click on something because you think it's one thing and you get there and it's something else. Man, this dude
Right.
got all kind of content. Man, I fuck with that. He got
That's
on a
what I
100-time
try
hunter hat. He might be
That's
talking
what I try to
anime.
present. That's what I
Do
try to
you,
present
I'm
when
saying,
he
do you
pulled up
care
to
how
YouTube.
people find you or not? I'm saying like,
No, what
if you
I care
have like
about is
this big, if you have this big way of like people have to find me or view me a certain way, like it's
Nah,
your
well-
job once they get in the door for you to convince them of all the rest of the shit that you do. But it doesn't matter how you get them to your door. People say they found me on the dumbest shit ever. Like it's 99% of the time people find me, they found me from some random shit that I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, you remember that?
Yeah.
But
I
once they
made
hear,
a
they know why
MLB
they
video
here daily.
last spring. I made an MLB video, one MLB video, and a lot of people saw that video as like one of my biggest videos out there for gaming, and it was MLB. And you know, Madden is my main game, so a lot of people say, "Yo, I found you via that MLB video that you made." I was like, "Man, that was one or two videos that I made, but yeah, you found me on that." Like somebody asked me, "Yo, what's your niche?" I was like, "Wherever the money is." Like I'm adaptable. Like I'm part of the EA creator program. I'm damn near about to start making sim videos because I get codes for that, and I know the Sims actually got a big audience out there. So don't be surprised if you see the Sims 3 on my damn page,
And
because
people, look. This is why I really don't be trying to go the educational route or even teach that. Like I made videos. Like I said, I wasn't being facetious in your comments. I am kind of a semi-professional editor. So like I do shop my services to edit for people in bigger pages and some of the bigger Facebook gamers and brands, not just gaming. So it's like the reason why I separated the brand as talking and gaming is for a reason. One, for editing purposes, because it's easier. Two, it's like I said, the perfected method, but that's the only reason why. But it's like I could teach anybody how to do it. It's just how much is it gonna thrive for me? How much am I taking away from my initial goal? And you do what your heart wants. Every artist got a vision on how they want their canvas to be painted. Like,
Right.
don't tell me I need to use these pastels when I maybe want to use the oil base. You know, that's it. That's just always
Sound
been
like
my
you're
gripe.
selling
with the
drugs.
game.
man.
But is it really
This is
that?
literally painter terminology. Wow.
But is it really that difficult for you to like, as you editing your own stuff, your own videos? Is it really that hard for you to just record that and put it on YouTube just to show people? I mean,
It's
That's-
not hard. I just don't understand
much
why as a
effort do
black
it
man
take
I
you
got.
to make a
How many
1-minute
times do
video?
you see? Until Kobe won? How many Kobe workouts did you see? I have no problem giving the sauce away. I just don't feel like I've won enough to give the sauce away. That's
I'm
it.
saying like you selling it, you're not giving it away.
What?
The game is to be sold. If your video go viral on showing somebody how to do something, you sold the game.
One of my most viral videos, people talking about how to run a fucking option, and they like the Florida
So
thumbnail.
I'm saying like you
like
you,
what?
you going
Like,
against yourself. The things that me and Rich has said lately is like, bro, if you know how to do something that me and Rich is literally clicking on, I ain't turning my camera on. I'm trying to find a download a new editing software. At the same time, like you could literally be like, hey, I got a link, bro. This link is gonna show you how to download a free program that's similar to CapCut. And if that got viewed 1 million times and your page went from 1,500 followers to 15,000 overnight, once them 15,000 people is there, and this goes back to my debate about buying views or whatever, or being an industry plant, everybody
I
can
would
get
have
that
did that when that
stage,
was
but
hot.
everybody
I would've
ain't
did
gonna
that
do
when
the
it was
same
hot.
thing with that stage. So if you got them 15,000 new people there, it's your job then to be like, hey y'all, if you like that, you gonna love the gameplay, you gonna love my podcast, my breakdowns to movies, yo, this dude got all kind of stuff. But if you not willing to just give that to like Scared Money Don't Make Money, I know Rich got viewers right now from playing that stupid ass airplane shit.
Yep.
This
That
man
too.
did
That too,
Flight
yeah.
Simulator for like 2 months. I used to be like, what the but that should be booming. Like Ant
Right.
went viral. Lil Durk had played Ant's WWE shit on his tour. He had created a Lil Durk character, and Lil Durk was beating up all the rappers, and Lil Durk played it on his tour and went viral. Like, you think Ant give a damn about WWE? He was in a college football dynasty with Hollywood Brown at the time, and he was pumping it like crazy, like making thumbnails daily because you in there with an NFL player. And lo and behold, we downloaded WWE fucking off, and it went viral. And Lil Durk is playing Aunt Bell's clip of Lil Durk beating everybody ass on WWE at his show with like 50,000 people in the crowd. But that just goes to show, like, what if he was like, man, I ain't doing no, niggas ain't come to watch me play no wrestling.
Right.
It don't matter how you get them
Impulse
there.
is a
It
business,
just-
right? Impulse Gaming, that's a business, right? LLC and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just my professional opinion. It seems like you leave a lot of money on the goddamn table.
It ain't the opportunity been made yet. I've
I
pitched
mean-
it a certain way.
I mean, I just got up here and said I would love to watch some Da Vinci videos because I had it and I deleted it because I thought it was too difficult. So if
I
you
mean-
definitely throw some shit out there like that, I'll watch it. And I know that ain't your niche, but if you sitting there editing the video, man, like you could just record that shit and throw it out there. Like Buddha said, people gonna wake up. What the hell is CapCut? Then they gonna put in Da Vinci.
Hey, look.
Your video may pop up.
Hey, look,
that might put you over the 1,000 threshold of followers that
I mean,
you need.
you could always
Never know.
become a titty streamer, you know, hit the gym and shit and just take your
Wow.
shirt off all stream.
I seen Rent do say
Oh.
people don't want to give up the game. I'm not even going to acknowledge that because he's crazy. He's crazy for that comment. I always help a creative. Like that's what I feel like I'm here to do is help my creative brothers and sisters. Now, if I'm being paid, hear me out. As he said, the games to be sold. Teachers are paid, coaches are paid, instructors are paid, motivational speakers are paid. Y'all see the trend? I ain't got no problem getting on this computer, burning one. All right, y'all, this is how we gonna make a thumbnail on CapCut. You're gonna take your Call of Duty gun. I could do that in 15 minutes till I'm blue in the face. Till I'm blue in the face.
So I'm
Been doing
saying,
that
why
since-
not?
Mm-hmm.
You every time we get on pod, I
I
always
have
stump
to
the
be
shop. I
paid.
ask you questions of things that you're
Capitalism
good
is
at.
the biggest thing
Because
that
I'm gonna be
runs this
real.
country,
Me and Rich
sir.
ain't
It
good.
is,
at no
but you got to
tutorials.
realize you're gonna have to do some shit for free for quite a long time before
I
you
do a
get
lot
paid.
of shit for free right now. That's why I
You
ain't
ain't
got no
doing
problem
enough.
with that, but that ain't one of them. Like,
But
hear
I'm
me
saying
out.
you
If this is
good at
Bruh.
tutorial shit. Me and Rich ain't, and you saying like you don't want to do it. And remember last time, and I was like, so why don't you do it? You was like, I don't know, bro.
now, I got to get paid. I
But
do
you
a lot
don't-
of free
like
shit.
you don't start out getting paid. Like you know.
No,
what I'm
I
saying? Like,
didn't. But I didn't start out getting paid, and I have, like I say, edited for other creators. So there is a set rate and proofs of concepts and tangibility. Like if I do this to this, but it's like
I'm
right
saying,
now,
like,
I just
sometimes
don't
you
feel like
gotta
I'm
throw
in
some
that.
shit out there. Just
I don't
you
know,
go,
man.
You know, you go in the mall. And
But
the
I'm gonna
Chinese
take your
people got
advice. I'll
little
make the
chicken
I'll
on the
make the
stick.
video.
You know, little teriyaki
And
chicken.
folks, you ain't gonna want to hear it, but like you just got the wrong attitude, man. Like if I use your approach, like on Instagram, like I done had videos 5 million, 10 million videos, like back to back. I ain't made shit off Instagram and ever. Like I ain't made not one dime on Instagram. But if I use your approach and be like, I ain't posting on Instagram until I got paid, I wouldn't have no damn Instagram.
But I post.
Like
on
I wouldn't even
Instagram,
be
so
where
that
I
don't
am.
work-
I
so
wouldn't
that
even
don't work
got
for
like
me.
the Facebook contract. I wouldn't have got nothing
But I
if
post
I
on
use your
Instagram, so
attitude
that
and be like,
that
I
don't
ain't
even
posting
bother me.
shit.
But I'll
unless
make the
y'all pay
video.
me.
I'll take the constructive criticism.
You gotta do, bro. I've been doing shit for free forever. Like
It pay off. Like how much free
It
chicken
pay
you
off.
think the Chinese place in the mall and gave the teriyaki? Free chicken. You go check out the teriyaki chicken. And you're like, damn, this was kind of good. And you might not get that teriyaki chicken that time. Next time you mall, you over there sitting down, the noodles, the fried rice with the little steamed
Right.
vegetables, tearing the teriyaki chicken up, and they just smiling at you like you sometimes got to give a little shit to get a little shit. Like sometimes we do free tournaments to do paid tournaments, but it ain't to make money off tournaments. It's to, man, here's an NFL player or investor that's saying our tournament.
What
and now they
I
wanna
don't
do
think y'all
something
hearing
and
from
put a
me
big
is
bag in our hand. But how many free tournaments that we done gave out before we get our break to go do some big shit and get a big check hosting?
for sure.
I
got
did
it.
300
understand.
some tournaments, charity tournaments, all kind of stuff. A lot of them tournaments is free, brother, but it helped me grow because they getting something out of it and I'm getting something out of it. So if you good at some shit and you don't want to do it because you don't think you're gonna see immediate results, you better make that Da Vinci. Hey, because you wake up tomorrow and you see somebody with a Da Vinci video, bro, you gonna be swinging like Trey was with Nia Long. You,
I'm not. because
should've
that's-
been
that
me.
was never. That
Hey,
wasn't
he
my.
told, don't
my
let you out the
niche.
car. Don't let you out the car. Should have been Da Vinci video. Fuck that, man. But I would be happy to wake up in the morning, eating my eggs and drinking my coffee and see Impulse Da Vinci video going viral. And you're gonna be laid there like this in the bed, like
Yeah. I would
You gonna
love
wait,
to
"Baby, what's
re-download
wrong?
DaVinci
Baby,
and
what's
watch an
wrong?"
import video on how I can get these thumbnails and how I can edit this video out on YouTube because I'm lost now. CapCut gone. I gotta
No,
find
Baby,
some
what's
more.
wrong? I need to go make
Look,
this Da Vinci video. A booty
Look,
gonna
I'll
be
say
on
this.
my neck.
Since TikTok is gone, my most viral video ever, like quarter million. I think it was like damn near right underneath. The things y'all asking for, I told people where to find them in detail. That's why the video did what it did. I could have continued the educational
Why you
route.
didn't?
Remember, Buddha, I told
Sometimes you
you I
gotta
would
go
rather
do a
go.
job you don't want to do to get paid.
No, but see, I did remember because then I was like, I start making this is how you break Madden. Like
it
I
again.
just posted that clip.
Do it again. That's the game we in. Do it again. You went viral.
Right.
Do it again. You won a tournament. Do it
That wasn't
again.
the point. That
You got a
wasn't the
brand
point.
deal. Do it again.
For sure.
Dallas Cowboys fired their coach. Do it again. Dak Prescott got 60 million. Pay him again.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all want to pull up Dominating Impulse, check me out. I don't really
Do it
rock on
again.
Facebook, but I see a lot of people
Do it
here.
again.
Y'all make good content.
Impulse.
Good
Do it
people over
again.
here.
Do it. That's your new name. Your nickname is Do
My
It
name is
Again. You ain't even
Impulse. My name ain't no. This ain't Gus. No,
I gave
my
you a
name
new
is
bro.
Impulse.
You
My
gonna
name
make a
is
t-shirt.
Impulse, and that's
I'ma
what I'm gonna
monetize
be
it if you
answering.
don't get it, bro. You gonna sue me?
Monetize it. Dude tried to make a Suburban Band shirt trying to be like Impulse. My name is Impulse.
Do it again.
Impulse, Dominating Impulse, Impulse Nation. That's
it
what I want to
again.
answer to. You can call me whatever you want.
I
It's
am
all-
gonna
it's all
start
about
calling you
what I
Do It
answer
Again.
to.
Because I'm
They don't
saying
know if
like
I'ma answer
what
to
you're
it.
saying is like I don't even look at my past accolades. To me, I feel like my best content is in front of me. The best bag is in front of me. The biggest piece of clout is in front of me. Like my biggest success is in front of me. People be talking about shit I used to, man, I ain't, you
Right
remember
here,
back in
Randy.
them days? Man, them days is over. That's one of the hardest bars Cameron ever said. Man, you remember back in them days? Man, them days is over. Like, it don't matter the Let's Talk About It podcast. It don't matter about Motivation Mondays. It don't matter about Boot After Dark. Autumn tournaments, obituary, none of that stuff matter. What matter is, what's today? January 18th? What am I doing tomorrow? And I'm gonna hold y'all accountable just like I'm gonna hold myself accountable. Impulse ain't taking this advice. He don't drop that Da Vinci video. We're making a diss record. Rich don't drop Silver and Blue Huddle after y'all hire Kellen Moore and lose for the next decade. I'm gonna be on your neck. It's just how it
You know
works.
what? He ain't got to make that DaVinci video. I'm gonna make the damn DaVinci video as me learning DaVinci, and watch motherfuckers are gonna watch that shit. And he gonna be up here all mad and shit.
But I'm not
This
though. That's
record.
not. I'm trying to figure out why y'all think I'm gonna be mad at y'all's success. People I rock with are trying.
That's
new
not what we're
things.
saying.
That's not the.
I'm
I
saying
wanted
like
to try.
this is like reverse motivation we trying to use. To
It's
make you
not
do the
gonna
shit.
work though. First off, if you've done
ain't gonna
something
work if you
from
don't
over
do it.
10 plus years, or if you went to school for it, or if you've been forced to do it, you're not gonna really be inclined to do it. You're getting.
But you want to make money though,
I
and you're
wanna
good at it. People will literally pay you to do DaVinci.
If I was so good at it, then I would be successful at other things. That's probably why I ain't did it.
How you feel like you ain't success? Do you feel like you're good at what you do?
Yeah, I do.
I use
I
like
think I'm
50
very
Cent. I'm
good.
a diamond in the rough that ain't been
Yeah,
found.
I do.
The uncrowned
Exactly.
king that ain't been crowned. Like, bro, these is rap lyrics. This is life. Like, a lot of us feel like we the best at what we do. We just unsigned hype. So I'm saying,
Major without a deal.
stop taking this mentality because it ain't work yet. That I ain't either A, I ain't gonna do it because it ain't work yet, or B, I ain't gonna continue to do it because it haven't worked yet.
I mean, I stopped playing Madden college football and I had two of the biggest streams I done had in the last 6 months, in the last 2 days.
My biggest month
So,
in the last 2
obviously,
years was Witcher 3.
What I'm saying,
I'm
it
waiting
ain't
on the new
about
game to drop.
it ain't about not doing it. Shit, you see me playing Cyberpunk the other day. I'm always trying new things, but it's like I know who I want to talk to. You have to be
better make this
like
Da Vinci video.
people need to ask themselves the question: what do you want to be known for? Or do people think Pit Impulse is gonna crash out? I put myself in that position and market myself to be known for crashing out, but I don't want to be known for Da Vinci tutorials. That's probably why I've never made it. up until this point. That's all I'm saying. And y'all don't feel that because y'all saying, well, you're good at it. Just because a nigga is 6'8" and can shoot a jump shot or run really
Hey,
fast
Rent
don't
do all
mean
y'all
they
gotta
want to
do
play
is tap
professional
in.
sports.
Rent do, I be
They
wanting you to
passionate.
hop
still
in
be
because I see a
yourself
lot of
and
rap
get that Da Vinci
conversations and
money,
comedy
though.
conversations. You need to be in here.
Shut up and dribble is what I'm hearing.
Rent
For
do,
sure,
you,
bro.
me and you done had a lot of like one-on-one combos.
No,
on the
I
phone,
mean, it's
bro.
all
You
about building
just
passive
hop in,
income when
record
it comes to
anytime you
me.
want to hop in,
No,
bro.
I understand, but that's what I'm saying. I got the IRL portion of life is, you know what I'm saying? I can't do IRL, like real life, and take care of myself and my family and then still do it for content too. Because then it's like, what's your job and what's your hobby? What's your passion? And I try to keep somewhat separate barriers. I try. You know, I probably don't do the best job at that. So it's just like, maybe people just don't see it that way. I'll take the constructive criticism and you saying maybe I got the wrong attitude. But what I do know is when you pulled up that Dominating Impulse YouTube, you didn't see I was lazy. You didn't say no, didn't nobody was working. You can go down to the worst video and see the growth in the thumbnails. So it's like, that's what supposed to be displayed when you want to check out a creator. I think, just like while we celebrate the sports people that we like or debate or criticize.
So when you gonna post something on that page again? Could it seem like it's been lacking lately?
I got to figure out what I want to do with it, honestly. I mean, that power video I made popped off. This Call of Duty video I made cooking. I don't really go every day on YouTube because it don't work that way from the people who watch my content. So I kind of got to like watch the numbers and see, all right, they kind of tapering off these couple videos and these shorts. So let me just like crank out another 2, 3. Cause I do it kind of like Gucci Mane Matrix. Like I drop like 4 or 5 videos or projects at once and then I'll leave them alone.
All right. So have you been like hard stuck at your following count on YouTube or what?
Nah, I got close. It was the watch time. I'm really just trying to figure out what people want to watch and
But
people
don't
want
bring
to
up
see.
that watch time. Because the other night I had spent the block on you about that watch time.
And I still think you was wrong.
But nobody believes I was wrong.
Mm,
You said you don't
we
want
can
people to
agree
watch
to
you if they
disagree.
lurking. And I was telling you,
can-
like, you can't control how somebody watch you. If somebody
agree
watch
with
you
that
at work
part.
and they never like or they never share or they never comment, it doesn't matter as long as they giving you watch time. Because a lot of people watch our content that can't comment. A lot of times I watch y'all with the mute on. I be doing some shit and I just have it up. I could see,
And
but
that
I
don't
can't
count for the
hear it.
view.
And even if I typed in the chat, I couldn't hear what you saying because I don't got my audio on. So I was saying you can't ask for people to give you watch hours, but then like critique by the way they watch it because they might just want to lurk. Some people might not want, like the way that me, you, and Rich talk to each other tonight. It's a lot of people that anxiety or their past or their history, their background, or they never been around people that talk like this, and they just wouldn't feel comfortable with the way we might respond to the things that they say. So some people lurk and be like that long time listener, first time caller type of radio person that been watching you for years that just don't comment because they don't want to say something stupid. They don't want you to snap on them when they say something, or they don't want to say the wrong thing in the chat and it's their first time commenting. Some people are comfortable just listening and just watching. So it's like you
think you
can't
gotta-
ask for the watch hours and then be like you don't want lurkers. It's impossible to get watch hours without lurkers.
No, I agree with that portion of what you said. What I don't agree with, and I don't think you heard me because I was gonna call you on this part offline, is the people who know me and actively work and actively take the energy to say something negative on every post. You don't say nothing ever on nothing good, but you took the energy, like hear me, like you took your time, your physical energy to type, pull out your phone. You know what I'm saying? We call it trolling or whatever. Okay, the game is the game and that's part of the gig. But those are the people who I don't really want around. You can lurk, you can do whatever you want. I can't control what you do with your time, but if you're gonna be a fan, as I said like the 2 days ago, just be a fan. Because jealousy and love and hate at the same time. So what you jealous of? You jealous of me trying to chase my dreams? You jealous of me trying to attempt to make content? You jealous that I've figured out how to carve out some free time in my life to talk to my homies, play Madden and Call of Duty and other things? Like what you jealous of? Because
That wouldn't even
I
hit
didn't-
my
I didn't- I
radar.
didn't-
I'd just be like, is they watch it or not? I don't care what
But they
think
not.
about it. I don't
mean,
care
they
if
are,
you
but
my
they ain't.
biggest hater on earth and you watch my streams every day, James. Just to Steve Go Shoot. They're my biggest fans. They watch my shit nonstop and be scared to comment or get in the Discord. So it's like I'm cool if they watch a gazillion hours of my content without Tyler. You know what I'm saying? Like they can watch me for 1,000,000 hours and I don't care what their intentions is. My intentions is I need them watched hours.
I just feel like shit, don't try to paint me as a villain when I'm not, because then
Who
I
said
can
you
be
was a
that.
villain?
I've been painted as a villain.
I said, who?
Probably half.
Who? Me and Rich?
Some few
We
people.
said you a
Nah,
villain?
not you. Nah, not y'all. Y'all
All right,
cool.
so
Listen,
the people that rock with you don't see you as a villain. Why you care if somebody who don't like you what they think?
again, it only matters when you've lost money. So if I pitch myself, a
We all
certain way,
lost
or-
money. Facebook owed me $7,500, but we ain't talking about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still
That's
want to
right,
strangle
you
that,
right.
that. I still want to strangle
I'm
that
getting
partner
better-
manager
I'm
and
getting
then
better
turn
at
in
this
my
filter, as you
reels
say.
bonus that time. My 45
getting-
videos, my $7,500 when I just had a baby. But that ain't stopping then though, because I gotta give it back to me.
Yeah, I'm getting better at this filter. You say I just keep uploading.
Because like I think you spend too much time on people that don't like you. You need to spend more time on people that like you.
Those are the lurkers. If you like, as you said the other day, your exact words was they might want to like you, but they don't say nothing.
They do.
Then how do I know you like me? What?
It's like a woman that's been. It's like a woman that's been looking at you and she wants you to talk to you, but she's never gonna make the first move.
My lady made the first move. I'm a direct thinker, dog. I don't really go with that abstract.
Here
I
you
don't
go.
really go with that you
Rich,
want to be here. Real shit, because
Rich,
it
how
was
many
like we
people watch you that you don't know watch you,
you
or
don't control
they've
that,
been
and I agree
around
with
for a
that
long
part.
time before they start talking.
I agree with that part. I agree with
I
that
was
part. You
asking
can't
Rich,
control
but
the lurker.
I wasn't asking you, villain. I was asking Rich. Rich, how
Man,
many people watch you without saying
trying
nothing?
bro.
They be, you know, the people that watch Rich be like, for years, I've been watching to see if another Cowboy fan feels like me. Mike McCarthy gotta go, man, and your video just inspired me. Come on out and say, Dallas Cowboys like never gonna win until we get rid of Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott. You're so right.
Oh, man.
Rich,
That's
when
just
I'm watching the
hilarious.
game, I feel like I got that same clown suit on with that big old red nose and colored hair. And I feel like I'm holding that balloon with you on that couch, man, watching the Cowboys get their ass beat every weekend, you know? We spent 60, like you said, we spent 60 million on a quarterback and we still losing. It's so many people that been sitting back all this time, you know, like listening to Rich, and then they finally got the courage after he made that clown video holding the balloon that they felt hostage like he was on Sundays watching the Cowboys get their ass beat.
Right.
Impulse.
And I think as a creator as well, like you just gotta like overlook the negativity, because I know a lot of you guys would probably be surprised, but I really just post the content and never really look at that video again. I mean, I might look at some comments every now and then, but I don't sit in the video and watch the comments and see who being negative and stuff like that. I literally be posting and ghosting, like posting ghosts. That's what I be doing most of the time. Unless I see a name like Buddha or something like that.
I got a
That
working
pop up
theory
on-
that a lot of people feel like they're too cool to use social media, but that's another conversation.
I mean, you probably got some people that watch you that's like, man, you know, I feel just like you feel too, Impulse. I mean, it's been a decade since we won the AFC South, and this division is dog shit. Sometimes people win the division with a losing record. Why can't we? And when you make that post, it might be other Colt fans that feel the same way you feel, man. Like they just you finally gave them the courage to speak out and say, we haven't won a bad division in a decade. We might be cursed. When you say stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like you give people the courage, and you continue to put that out there until they change their minds and start commenting. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean,
I post and ghost and look for my next video.
say my
That's
first
what I-
YouTube video went live like late March 2016. It's 2025, and I went viral on every major platform, so I ain't about to stop now. It's just got to talk to some people I really don't like, and that's kind of unfortunate because when you make decisions, you make decisions for a reason.
Sometimes you got to be Ray.
Who?
Ray Charles. You seen the movie Ray. Sometimes you got to lay up in that bed and, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to take one for the team sometimes.
Damn, man.
Look at his face. Sometimes we all got to do things we don't want to do, brother. I'm here to tell you, man. I'm here with you, man. You know, sometimes Rich don't want to make that content trolling them Cowboys. waking up out of his sleep, having nightmares about the Cowboys losing the game. But you know what? He's gonna make that content. You know, Sundays I don't want to make a Mean Monday Will Levis picture of Mean Monday, but hell, sometimes I gotta get out there and do it. Who else gonna do it?
I mean, that's really not an issue for me because I do a good job of staying ahead. Like if y'all saw my drafts, like bruh, like
Hey, we
I
can't
got
see them draft no more
content
because
ready to
CapCut
drop for the
gone.
moment.
CapCut gone, Rich. We can't see them drafts.
I got content for days, waiting on the appropriate situation.
Man, hey, look, I appreciate the fact that I could get in the pod with some guys and we could yell and scream at each other and nobody's pulling up outside, dropping location with the stick. Impulse, you might have thought about it for a second, but you was like, man, you know what? This is just conversation, man. We always talk like this. See, you are understood, brother. You could yell and scream and let your frustrations out and nobody look at you different. You put your pants on one leg at a time, just like us.
That's a lot of people in the comments who think I'm a
Who
little
cares?
off.
But they watching though. That's the whole point. If they watch and engage and interact or lurk, it's still the same. It's no different.
I mean, the algorithm reads it the same, so it's
'Cause
ones
I
and
hope none of
zeros,
y'all don't
binary
like you
code.
like that shit. Well, make me uncomfortable shit.
I don't know. I try to. Your biggest fans is gonna get you them private jets, as you said.
Some of my biggest fans never comment. It's people sometimes
how
that
do you
drop
know they're
like
the biggest
2,000
fans?
days of followers, and I'm like, damn, bro, you still watch? Yeah, man, you play Madden now. You used to play FPS games and stuff, but I still watch because I fuck with you. It's people that still watch me. That watch me because I play Apex. That game is not even really a thing anymore, but they still just pop up every now and then. I appreciate that. Just like when I play The Witcher, I play other games or I pod, and there's people that come to see Madden. They don't see Madden, they leave. But I appreciate them being here for the few seconds they was here. Whether they was lurking or they commented, whether they said I suck. Oh my God, how you didn't see that linebacker standing right there? Like, it doesn't matter. They here. When somebody listens to a Drake record or a Kendrick record, you think they give a damn if the person liked the song or don't? They just know it registered on the sound scan. Like, oh, another spin. Cha-ching. 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 Man, Rich, you look like you ain't got no energy watching the Commanders go to the NFC Championship with that new young quarterback in the NFC East.
Nah, I'm still pissed off that I can't use CapCut, bro. That's what I'm pissed off
Oh
about.
yeah, Pinky, he did crash for a second.
I'm still upset about that.
Oh my gosh.
Because I mean, I actually was paying for CapCut. So how you take away a paid thing from me? Like
That's what I said too. That's what I
The
told,
fuck?
I paid for it for like the
365
year.
was like that before I had CapCut. I used to do Power Director. I had Power Director for like a decade. I was paying a yearly fee for that, and then they gave me like a partial of my money back.
I know everybody about to hate Adobe. Fuck Adobe, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah, I'm
I know
gonna
we
have to
about to
start
call
paying
you
for
right now, offer
Adobe.
you a deal.
Probably gonna get all kind of emails. Use Adobe, all the suites. You feel me? 1099.
Hey, Rich,
Get
I bet they
everything.
come with the contract impulse. Like, man, I don't know if I should sign. I don't really like y'all niggas.
Yeah, I gotta do something I want to do.
Bro, if I gotta put on a Indianapolis Colts t-shirt and start making content tomorrow, they can send the check. Hey, let's get busy, man. Like, what we doing?
Yeah.
What did the Colts say? What's y'all moniker? Like, we got to tighten up. What does the Colts say?
For the shoe.
For the what?
For the shoe.
Say it a little louder, man. Say it with some pride.
They ain't paying me.
See, look. Look at this, Rich. Say we them boys.
What?
Rich, say we them
intellectual
boys.
property. Like,
Come on,
hear
Rich.
me.
It's okay. Say it.
We in
Say
Shop
it with your
Babu's
chest,
Shop
Rich. Say
Talk
we them
Vibe
boys.
Nation. This is intellectual property.
Rich said, I ain't finna say that shit till after the draft.
He kind of feel me now. He's like, damn, this nigga impulse.
If Kellen Moore gonna be the coach, Rich they ain't finna say we them boys. Rich gonna make some more content. Silver and blue huddle.
I mean, I gotta think about that too. Now the CapCut gone. I mean, damn, I gotta think about some shit. I mean, originally I didn't really care too much about the TikTok ban, but CapCut, I'm about to riot.
I knew the CapCut was gonna get cut because they said it was like fed some kind of some kind of data from Tencent.
But
But
it's just an editing software. Like that,
When you
that
click
people
on
pay
that
for.
allow app to track data, that's all it needed to see.
pretty much. But everything
Yeah.
tracks data now. Everything. Well, name something that doesn't track data.
Bruh, we talked about Da Vinci Code here in the Discord. I bet now when I go to my Instagram or I look at the damn internet, I'm going to be seeing Da Vinci Code fucking ads.
Probably.
Now you tell me how the hell that happened.
Your
Hi,
phone
it's
is always
Impulse Gaming
listening.
here on behalf of Da Vinci. You've been having trouble with that CapCut missing. Don't worry.
Yeah,
It's
bruh,
free to
like,
download.
everybody's
30-day
listening.
free.
America is listening, not just China.
Look,
Everybody's fucking listening.
You're
This
like,
is
man,
an
about to do
attack
that
on.
shit.
This is an attack on free press more than what people realize.
What can you do about it, brother?
I mean, but
The pen is
if
mighty
they
in the
have all our
sword.
data, though, they can kind of manipulate us a little bit and feed us some propaganda. I mean,
Kinda.
you got to
I
understand
mean,
that.
what do you mean when they already won a couple of elections? They already got Temu. They've sold our data a lot of times. You remember in the
I
mid
know they sold my
2000s?
data because I be getting messages from Chinese people all the time.
You remember in the mid 2000s, everything that you did on a tablet or a phone asked what you were doing, what you were listening to, what you were eating, where you were going. Now phones don't do that anymore because they collected enough data. And then it's like you just said, we ain't even got to talk about things anymore. Sometimes you just think about it. Now you're being fed 50,000 ads. So you feel me? Like this is literally an attack on bigger things, and data is just, we're seeing the erosion of comprehension skills, which goes back to No Child Left Behind, probably the worst pieces of legislation in the country. But what do I know? I'm just a
Man,
YouTuber.
I got another topic for y'all because me and Rich have been meaning to get this on pod.
I'm about to get out of here.
Man, Rich, you got 5 minutes, bro. We talk about the Castanet, Aiden Ross backing out a little tight because Castanet got the 60 ball, he got the 20 ball. Saying he turned down the 60 piece. They still do it with smart TVs. I wouldn't doubt it. Would you have turned it down, Rich?
I mean, I still got to go back and watch the interview, but based on like some of the snippets that I did hear about it, I understood like where he's coming from, I guess, because he didn't necessarily need to go to Kick. Kick wanted him. So he didn't need Kick at all. So based on how he was moving and how his brand was and how his community was, it was no need for him to really go to Kick because he didn't need that money. Like he was already established. Like somebody like me or somebody like you. I mean, even with my brand, I didn't even go to the Kick at all. I mean, even though I was offered some stuff over there, I didn't feel the need to go over there because I didn't want to like either start over or I just felt that it just wasn't the right move for me personally based on what I seen from the Kick platform and how they was moving and the stuff that was over there. It just wasn't for me. So I mean, based on that, I mean, I understood kind of what he was talking about. But 60 million is kind of crazy. But I would have to be like, let me sleep on this and probably wake up the next morning and be like, yeah, all right, why sign? I mean, that's a lot to give up.
Hey, y'all need me to prick my finger and get some blood too. What's up?
Yeah.
I think it's all about the viewers, though. It's like I've always my pushback, just like even in using this Discord, is all right. I gotta ask, people who don't rock with me or who want to rock with me to download another app to their phone and add to their life. So then it's just about like how familiar is the average person gonna be able to use Kick and add that to their life, or what does Kick have to offer them besides watching you? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the only benefit that I probably would have had did was like if Kick was offering that multi-streaming where he really wasn't going to lose anything from streaming on Twitch. I mean, 60 million plus to be able to still stream on your normal platform. Where's the harm? Because you're really kind of just introducing yourself to a whole new platform anyway for $60 million. Where's the harm at?
Yeah, he said that they wanted him to like do this like half of the subathon on Twitch and the second half do it exclusively on Kick, and then at the end be like, oh, by the way, I'm going to Kick. And then he just said like that little part right there kind of turned him off because he was like, he said he prayed about it and went to sleep and woke up the next day and was like, yo, should I do this? And then he said like he asked God for a sign. He was like, if I would have got another sign, I would have did something different. But he's like, I just didn't feel comfortable with with making
make with doing that. He said he just didn't feel like it wasn't him. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like seeing what Aiden Ross being a little tight because now he's seen what Kai got offered. You know what I'm saying? Like it kind of put them in a thing of saying like somebody came in and said, "Hey, I like this podcast," and offer Impulse 5 and offer Rich 20 and offer me 8, and we like, wait, why we all got different? And we find out that Rich got 20. Like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? We got sold the bill of goods. He got multi-streaming. I'm over here exclusive for a third of the price. What's up? You know what I'm saying? And that's just one of them things is, you know, and then I think they wanted them like soon as they got on there to talk to like be talking about gambling and shit. And maybe it felt like, man, I'm marketed to the kids. Like, I don't know if I want to do that. So it's like, I can respect that part. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a blessing though, one way or another, being able to be in a position to say like, hey man, like I got the option to turn down 60 million. Cause I think you got to be in a pretty good position in your life, period, to be able to have the option to turn down $60 million. I think that's a important part of it too. You know what I'm saying? Like he's in the position to turn that down. I think that's most of life is like you take some bad deals when you're in a bad position. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
like,
That's what I'm saying. He's already like pretty much established the way he was able to turn down that money anyway. So I mean, a lot of people wouldn't have been able to do that. But based on where he was, he didn't need Kick. Kick needed him.
mhm,
So if there was the other way around, then he probably would have took it. But he didn't need Kick at all. So hey, it is what it is.
for sure. For sure.
Now I'm about to get all these clips on my feed and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, I got to get out of here, man. Figure out a game plan for this cap cut.
I
Same.
appreciate you, Rich.
About to get some editing done.
'Cause I literally was in the middle of editing a damn video, but
Yeah, Rich
Damn.
was a little tight. We all
right,
gonna get
I
some
mean because
good,
I
some
paid
good.
for it.
Y'all
I
gonna get
paid
some
for it
good
on the
stock.
PC and the mobile. Like, fuck.
This shop talk gonna be on the whatchamacallit as soon as y'all wake up too on the YouTube. Make sure y'all follow it on the YouTube. Hey, Impulse, I need you to send me a picture where you look like you about to like some like King Kong type shit.
I mean, are you
Wow.
posting the whole thing since we giving
Wow.
advice or whatever? Are you posting the whole hour and a half? I think you should chop that shit up.
No, I'm gonna post like where y'all came in at, which was like a pretty good bit in. So I'm gonna make this like multiple videos. Now I'm gonna start taking my weekends. I'm not gonna do the shop talks on the weekends for like cause it's like NFL playoff. I'm gonna go back and take on the weekends and chop them and then post date them. So I do morning time with the shop talk. So like I'll probably have like the evening or afternoon and have the clips pop up like premiered.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be as a viewer just giving you feedback. I mean, I'll be looking at the shop talk post, but once I see that hour, 2 hour shop talk,
That's a podcast. I told you need to rip the audio and just upload it to a RSS feed. I could be cleaning it up or something or taking a
Yeah.
ride and I got it in my
I'm
ear.
just not watching that.
I mean,
Not the whole hour.
I'll turn it on. I'll turn it on to give you the watch time, but the visual don't really matter for much as me. Like that's what the beauty of YouTube is. Like the camera is really not needed if the audio is fire. Like it's all about the information or the story or what the person viewing is coming to learn or convey. You feel me?
My thing is like I got good quality and that quality gonna go up, and I'm gonna post these whole pieces to keep myself consistent. And then I'm of the opinion that if you're doing the whole pieces, I'm not taking away. I'm just going back and putting the ad on top. So once I get those clips throughout the week, the best clips like posted in with the full pieces, the people that go back and watch my YouTubes is people who want to watch the shop talk, but you can't watch in the background on Facebook. If they're not on Twitch or they're not on Kick in the morning while they at work or when they're in the car or when they cutting the grass or when they're in the gym, they can listen to shop talk in the background, whether they see me on here or not. You know what I'm saying? But they still got the option to pull it up on their PC or their TV and watch it
the same way, and I'm gonna just make it like that's your breakfast routine, that's your daily routine. It's there. It's my job to put it out however they consume it or use it. I got the whole full piece. I just got the little grab and go. You know what I'm saying? Like I got the food truck. You know what I'm saying? I got the delivery service. However you want to consume it. I'm gonna put it out there so people can get to it, and then, then that's it. It has made my gameplay less stressful because I'm like really not concerned about my gameplay. My gameplay just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just gonna do what it's gonna do, and I can have fun with it and still continue my conversations through Shop Talk, but at the same time, like I got the full pieces. Like the pod is what I'm pushing forward. The everything else is just like, it's just a cherry on top. But it's up to me to be consistent and to put that stuff out there to the point that it get consumed by the general public and population. Like I can't say it ain't working if I ain't doing it consistently. Because like you said earlier, like if you would have devoted all your time to YouTube from the gate and never stopped, like where would you be at now? That's why I say like I do have regrets, but I wouldn't change nothing because I'm like I don't learn. I feel like you only regret when you feel like your best time behind you and not in front of you.